Onyxia.
Hello, in this short video I'm going to show you how you can integrate your custom documentation pages to your Onyxia instance. So let's see, here we have a button that says read or get started guide, and if we click it we see that custom page is rendered, and on this page you see you have an image, some titles, you have a link internal to your Onyxia instance, and you can link to other documents, and you can even launch service. You can have launcher links. So how does it work? Compared to the previous version of Onyxia, now every URL that you could provide in the custom header link, so what's in here, the custom left bar item and the custom footer, can now be localized URL, and you can point to a markdown file. Well, you could do so previously, but when the user would have clicked on this, it would have just opened the markdown on a new tab. Now, if it detects that it's a markdown file that is hosted directly within your Onyxia instance, it will render it instead. What you can do here, for example, I have a custom header link, and I say, okay, so the icon is cool, the text of the button is onboarding guide ou guide d'intégration in French, and the link is URL to this onboarding English or onboarding French for when the app is in French. And what it does is it creates this link here in the header that redirect to my document that is here. And you see it's a markdown file where you can have some HTML if you want, and you can have launcher link from your Onyxia instance, well, regular markdown like you would have on GitHub. And you can as well link to other documents. So for example, here I have you can link to other document, and I say onboarding sub English, and if I click here it will render this document. Keep in mind, the public URL is not strictly mandatory. It's good practice to put it, to say explicitly that we are pointing to a file that is within the Onyxia instance. But let's say you have a big static documentation in Markdown that already exists. They are just like this with slashes to reference parent document. It will work just fine like this. You don't strictly have to use that, but it's better if you do. Now, every Markdown, everywhere, you can link to document, and when you click, instead of opening them in the new tab, they will be rendered in Onyxia. So, like for example, here I have a home page below hero text. So this is this text, okay? And well, this is localized Markdown. So I can have a link here to the document if I want. So see our onboarding guide here, and if I click, all right, I'm redirected to the document. All right, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching.
Onyxia.